Hello, it's that college football guy here with another video. Yeah, it's a little bit darker right now because it's almost 7 o'clock. It's about 6:30 right now, according to my clock, but it got dark here real quick because it's Eastern time right now. At least where I'm at, there's a lot of tall trees because I'm here a little bit north of Louisville, Kentucky, heading north. I got to head to Toledo, Ohio to drop off a load around noon tomorrow. But first off, we get into anything here. The game that we have today, we only have one. So by the time, because the internet service right now, I'm running 4G right now. Normally I run 5G, but right now here it's 4G. So it probably going to be after the game's kicked off that the score will come in. But right now, I have it as it's SMU, 2-2 SMU traveling to 3-1 UCF right now. UCF is running a 2.5, 3.5 point favorite at home, which is kind of surprising considering the fact there should be a better team and usually get 3 points just for being at home. So they're calling this basically a pick'em game. SMU has looked okay so far this season. UCF has looked, well, they look good right now, but can they be better? Yes. And, the winner of this game, neither one of these two has played a conference game yet. So this is both of their conference openers for this game. So I believe I predicted UCF beginning of the season, and I think I'm going to go with that same pick now. They're at home. They're wanting to set themselves up in a good spot because they'll be 4-1 with a win. They don't want to be tied 3-2 and technically be behind SMU because they'd have the tiebreak over them. They want to put a little bit of distance just in case. So I'm going to pick UCF. It's probably going to be a close game for you, probably like 27-24, somewhere around there. That's what I'm figuring it's going to be as a close game. Now, I had a question I wanted to ask all of you. Now, as some people don't know, and I've said this in an earlier video, we did subscriber rankings. I'm not doing those every week. We did that last week. I'm not doing them this week. We'll be doing them next week. We're going to do them every other week. That way, some of the universities aren't doing too well, and I don't want to get you guys mad because your university's not doing well and feeling angry about it and feeling, oh God, everything's going bad. I don't want you to think that way. So I want to do this where it's a little more fair in a sense. So I didn't want to bombard you guys with that. This is what happens when a really old truck fires up next to me that needs about $25,000 in engine work. You can see this thing. I'm not going to take the camera off to show it to you, but yeah, the frame's rusted out, holes in it. How's this thing road legal? I have no idea. But the flywheel's messed up if you hadn't heard it already. But I wanted to ask all y'all a question. What kind of videos, in addition to the ones I normally do, was there anything specifically that you were hoping I would do is make a video as? Is there a video that you'd like to see me do? So that's my question in the comments. Are there any videos you want me to do? Now, I've done videos for college football. We've done this. I'll plan on making a video tomorrow about some coaches on the hot seat, as well as what I was thinking about doing is the fact that there are some undefeated schools right now. And I'm thinking, I'm going to be changing my top 25 mentality, probably not this week, but next week, because there's about 6 schools that could go into next week's games 6-0, going 5-0, going on for, I should say 5-0, trying to be 6-0, going into that week. Means they're bowl eligible already and undefeated, but they're not top 25 ranked. One right now, I'm talking about right now, is going to be already, this week is going to be shooting for that, and that's Coastal Carolina. They're already 5-0. They're shooting for their 6th win. They're going to be bowl eligible without a loss. They haven't exactly beat the great teams. They've had non-conferences against Wagner and Army, and they've faced in the Sun Belt. They're tough 2 games in their schedules the last 2 of the year. They're going to play, I think, right in the middle of the schedule, they're going to play Appalachian State and Virginia. But, as well as Charlotte, which, it should be a pretty easy game for them to win that one. But I just wanted an opinion from you. Now, I do videos about this, about coaches on the hot seat, because we got some coaches right now that, of all the coaches that have been fired, pretty much every single one of them's got only 1 win before they got fired. There's a couple of them that are on the hot seat now with only 2 wins. Chris from Wisconsin got fired. He had 2 wins. Now, Brian Harson's probably in danger for that. He's got 2 wins at Auburn. There's other coaches in danger. There's other coaches that are not in danger. So I'm thinking about doing that video tomorrow for all y'all. But is there any ideas for any other videos, college football related, you'd like for me to do? So please let me know down in the comments. Don't be bashful. Let me know down in the comments what's going to be on there. I like to have some ideas, some input from you, because I have my own thing how I want to do things. But I'd like to get a little input, so we're all in this together. And it's starting to get even darker here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the light actually from a little bit of sun and the light from the truck stop. So let me know what's going on. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Always please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everything. Like I said, let me know what you think on here. I'm opening the floor up to you. What would you like to see? I like to have some input from you. Give me some ideas here. What would you like to see? Would you want a university specific? Because I had an idea for the off season, which was every one of the subscriber schools plus maybe everybody in the Power 5, but doing an in-depth review each day of the off season, provided since there's no news. Review 1 or 2 schools a day. Your schedule, what you did good, what you did bad, who's your passing leaders, who's your rushing leaders, who left to go to the NFL, who is staying in college, and who's coming back, to give you an idea of how good your team's going to be prior to the preseason review next season. That's some of the ideas I had for the offseason. You know, get an in-depth review of each team going like, okay, he's gone. You lose your number 1 passer, but you got this back. You're this many starters coming back. This is prior to the transfer portal, which I'm starting to not like. But that's another story for another day. So, as always, please, give me some ideas. I'd like to hear. Oh, good luck, buddy. I hope you can make it on the road and that and be safe. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe as I sit here by twilight. Comment, subscribe. Give me your ideas. I'd like to have some here because I'm doing my ideas here and I got a bunch of them on here, but I realized you're part of this with me. So I'd like to hear from you. So let me know in the comments, please. And hopefully before I decide to get incredibly even more dark here, I'll be able to go eat something. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Thanks everybody for all your support you do for the channel. And right now, in these times right now, please be safe and be good to each other.